Is it working? I'm trying to see if my hair physics work. I'm thinking there's a period of time where the hair kind of like juts out. Yeah. I think I'd rather make it smaller though. There we go. Just like that. That'll be better. Okay. I'm just gonna put this on the side. Wait for the Judy to like. Oh, never mind. There it is. Okay. Let's do this! Yay! Nor France. Oh yeah, I have to skip. Just for. Whee! Oh my god, it's the Light Warden, right? Oh no! Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't see anything! Wait, I have to like heal this guy. I have to heal this guy? What do I do? Not too holy. No effect. There it is. Oh my god. Everything is so fucking bright, girl. What the hell? Oh my god. Everything's so bright. I think it's like this because like we're higher level. It's insane. The VFX creep in this thing. Is that a word? Is that a term? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh shit. Man, being a healer is so insane. It's so stressful being a healer. I wish I could just deal damage. Oh my god. It's not enough. There's too much damage. Oh, thank god. Oh, lord. And we're not even halfway done. Forgiven dissonances. I hate that the fucking VFX is so bright. What the? Don't they test this? I mean, we all joke about holy, but Jesus Christ, this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh shit. I'm scared of rescuing somebody, really. Because what if I put them in a worse position? Right? Well, let's put this here. The ley lines there. Oh my god. We're still halfway there. I feel like something's coming. Oh, sorry if you were like doing something. I don't want to heal you afterwards. I'd rather just make you go to safety. Now listen, I don't know how much this damage takes. Like LA or whatever. Oh my god. Do I have a Flatus Misery? I don't think I do. Okay, I got it. Lakeland Hand of Healing. I need this. Yay! I got it. Now I'll pass on the other one. Now hold up. Wait, I need like... Uh-oh. Hold up, wait! Wait, Elster Ludex, girl. Wait, I need to preemptively do this thing. Guys, the BFX in level 70 is crazy. Everyone's popping shit. Like, Holy is the most blinding, not gonna lie, but you know. This, the holy spam is so good. I have to just heal my fucking tank just a bit. I don't even use cure anymore as much. What does this do? God, the VFXs is crazy. Yo. Do I really run out of MP? I guess if I raise people. I think I can dual cast raise. I guess that's just a red mage thing, so. I don't think I have a flat scissor. Treasure coffer. Healing. Aiming. How do you do this? I agree for this. I agree for this. Slave. I I shield him, then I spam hold. Alright, we're halfway there. Oh, we're supposed to be there? Okay. You can always step back here and get the asylum thing. Oh my god. So Sin Eaters can basically make everything like it's 1000. See, there's never enough damage where you need like pure cure. Right, nice. Whee. I'm not sure if they're rolling for pass or nothing, but I guess it's a nice change. Not letting them see what they rolled or if they rolled for it anyway, so they can be passing and you can't just be mad, or they could be greeting everything and you can just be mad. That's a nice thing to. I always praise this game for its community, regardless of like, a lot of people have problems with the community sometimes. But there's a generally like it's not bad compared to other communities. It's just saying a lot because the bare minimum is on the floor with gaming communities. I'm leveling up White Mage. I decided to level up White Mage just because you get the shielding abilities at the late game. So that kind of covers the weakness that White Mages have, is that they don't have mitigated damage. But they don't have mitigated damage, ways to mitigate damage. So I feel like that's gonna be great. Imagine if I just kept everything level 70, that would be sucky, right? Jesus. When will this end? Nice. I'm not sure if I rescued the summoner or whatever, but I'm getting the hang of rescue, yeah. Ew, he looks disgusting. Come on, Aura. Come on, mogging the camera. Eastern Bow. Wait, emotes. Eastern Bow. Oh wait, never mind. Never mind! Take long more axe, pass. Pass. Eastern Bow. Okay. Oh, that was nice. That was fun. Let's see what happens. So we killed the weird ass fucking tongue monster that has thighs of a
It's releasing its ether. Fall back. We cannot let it touch us. Quickly, my lord.
That will not be necessary, Captain.
Why?
Though I appreciate your concern. The eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another. But now we have a way to contain that corruption.
Oh, I'm gonna suck all that dry? Damn, bro. They really were like...
light, and the hero who wields it now stands before you.
Okay. I guess that's why they needed me, so I'm like a beacon for white light energy, light magic, light warriorness. I don't know. Do I gain something at least? Damn. My transactional ass. Do I get something for all this saving? Ooh. Oh wow.
Behold, the monster's power is broken, and the world, twisted by its touch, returns to its rightful form.
Ooh! Oh, I just turned off my glasses. Jesus, I can't see anything. That's kind of scary, isn't it? I might be blind. I think I'm legally blind right now. Wow, it looks really beautiful. Looking back, like looking at it with the night sky. I guess people are like, fuck, I can sleep finally. Jesus, this light has been blinding me ever since. I can't get a night's sleep. I want to be a Hrothgar, but I think Hrothgars can wear hats, which I can't. Which is why I can't step down from being a Vera.
Sunless. The warrior of darkness has come.
No, 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 no. That's not me, girl. I'm the warrior of light. That's not him. That guy, not him. He died. Well, he's a ghost for some reason.
Is that What I think it is?
The night sky. As it should be.
Wait, is it
Who are you
always
people?
night?
You
Is it?
killed a warden, then bathed in its ether as if it were a spring shower, and now the sky? The legends are true. My lord?
How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one possessed of her blessing? For you.
Damn.
You have vanquished the Light Warden of Lakeland, and for the first time in a century, darkness has returned to the mantle of night. Without the ever-present light to sustain them, the Sin Eaters will have no choice but to retreat. Yet our victory is far from complete. Though darkness has fallen here, the other wardens yet bask beneath burning skies.
Okay.
Even should it cost me all I have, I would seek.
Aww.
Not only for the first, but for the source as well. Save one, and we save the other. But I swear, on my life, I will one day atone for that deed. I beg you, stay and see this fight to its conclusion. Cast down the wardens.
Sure, why not? Aww. He's just there. wait. Let me.
On behalf of
He's
the
just
first,
there.
my deepest thanks.
Oh shit, my mic gain. Sorry, my mic is like.
I understand there is much at stake here, XR, but why do you risk yourself so readily?
He's just
It must have
there.
been a dangerous drain on your ether to summon even one person across the rift.
Oh my god. Yeah, please ask the right
I do it
questions.
for my people, of course. To give the Crystarium the tomorrow it deserves.
Nothing else.
That is true now, yes, but the city had yet to be built when you first called forth the Crystal Tower. I'm simply curious to know what prompted you to commit yourself so completely to this particular course.
Yes, ask the right questions, Alice. See, there's something
are
fishy.
things which we can ill afford to lose.
My world.
And I sensed from the first that I had a part to play in preserving them.
Are you sure?
Forgive. Despite
Yeah,
appearances,
very
I am an
convenient.
old man. One burdened with many difficult memories, some too.
Sure, very
Well
convenient.
then, I'm sorry for pressing you. It's a family failing, I'm afraid.
Alfie nods like, what?
One which has served us well more often than not.
Come
Wait,
then.
where's the Warrior of Darkness? Come on, let's see. Where's the Warrior of Darkness? Where's the... Damn, he just appeared for one cutscene? Damn. He's like, damn. Can you imagine? Being so... Sorry, force of habit. Watching the cutscenes, okay, sorry. Now, as far as we proceeded from here. I feel dizzy. I don't know what's happening. The villagers we evacuated earlier have safely avoided hysteria. Oh, poor Warrior of Darkness. I'm like, I'm not gonna get glory and fame. Fuck that. You know. Yeah, and I must ask the same discretion of you, Captain. This is my intention to share with our people a tale of a great warrior who stood in defiance of the Sin Eaters. This unnamed champion defeated the Light Warden and has since departed for parts unknown, yes? As you wish, my lord. Your penchant for misery is nothing new, mystery. I will encourage now. Although I expect to be told the whole truth of it one day, about all of you. Girl, even she doesn't know? With that settled, I shall return to the Crystarium and make an address to the people. These explanations and adjustments will consume much of my time, so pray take the opportunity to rest and recover from your exploits. Finally, I can sleep. Like, can y'all sleep with the sun? Like, just pouring out your window? I can. I have to like complete darkness, silence, whatever. A lot of people can't just sleep without that. I, for one, am just very sensitive to light. I'm very sensitive. Like like every stimuli is very sensitive. Like if I have like a really bright light, it hurts my head. If I taste something or feel something in my mouth, horrible. I spit it out immediately. If I hear something loud, I get irritable. It's like that. If I feel something just slimy, disgusting, I don't like it. I want to die. Damn. Damn, Alice. And D&D has been such a really big thing, and I feel like I'm starting. Oh no. Yes. No. Okay. Whitehead. Right linen cap of you. But I need to check on my retainers if they sold my things. I'd rather not, really, but I wish you had like Rowena's Sundries of Splendor here. I guess not, really. Retainer Vocate, Materia Vendor, Gemstone Trader, Mender, Market Board. Not gonna lie, I've seen like, I'm not a furry, but the Hrothgars can get it. Culinarian, Apothecracy. Oh, here, Summoning Bell. Yay! And no, they didn't sell it, man. Damn. Wait, so it needs 4,000? I'll get some food. Did they sell something? I did! Sell items. Yeah, these are not, like, this has been like for a long time. Those has been like for sale since last year, so I doubt anyone's gonna get that at all. I should get more retainers. Just get them to farm shards for me and just sell it. A friend basically is just like selling fire shards and earning millions. So I guess the people also people sell 999 crystals. IMO, like, that's very fast, but I feel like people would buy crystals in lesser bulks just because they're poor. Like, I'm thinking of the common man. I'm thinking of the common man that doesn't have 999 gil. 999 gil, right? So there's that. I think somebody unsubbed. Speak with Leonard. I can farm my shit though. I'm almost to level 80. Maybe I'll queue some dungeons using Sage or Picto. I hope they have Pictomancer though. Like, damn. Wow, that looks so good. Shadowbringers so great so far. Oh my god, ball. So we have like a clan board or something? I don't want to say clan board. I just want to say hunt board. Ah! I want to be a dwarf. Not gonna lie, I want to be a dwarf. Give me a dwarf here. I'm gonna try World of Warcraft, by the way, if it's better or whatever, but that's just me. Okay, I'm gonna go to Ulda. Ulda. Ah. What the? You know what's sad? A friend of mine, I think, disappeared. Or moved towards another server or some sort. He just disappeared. And it's so sad. I used to like mail him stuff before. And now I just can't find him. Etherite tickets. Insufficient rank. How the fuck do I... Levels 1 to 100. 1 to 88. 260. Forager's fishing rod. Glamour prisms are just this much. 18 hours? Damn. I'll just buy these actually. 19. Yeah, Okay, time to take a picture. Provisioning cloud jellyfish. Well, let's try on. Is it cute? I mean, it's fine. Let's take a try on. I think it's cute. I'll just get this one. Rubus fan. One poor boo. Is the reader around the house, please? Reader around the lighthouse? Do I have that? Let's see if we can help a brother out. Duty finder. Oh. Sadly, my friend. Okay, let's see. Hunting log? I just realized they're time materials. Man, fuck that. Whoever thought about time materials deserves a timeout. Cause what the fuck do you mean? I have to wait hours just to get a fucking node? The hell? Are you insane? Crafting log, let's see what we need. Oh, pictures, screenshots. Cloud jellyfish, brew, and fossilized dragon bone. Fossilized dragon bone. Let's see. Gathering log. Fossilized. Fossilize. Landbird Company. 570 gil. Fine. No. I'm gonna use this too. Gatherer's Grace. Okay, let's see what's here. Oh my god. I should use food. Where's my food? Apple juice and lentils. I think I'm receiving 475. it's level 58. Where could it be? Here? Oh, it's here. Lush vegetation. Green. The EXP isn't as much. It's not gaining a lot of EXP. Rue, when was this? Okay, let me just. Let me see what I can do. I guess after this, we just jump. Okay. Cloud jellyfish. Fishing log. Where can I find cloud jellyfish? Cloud jellyfish. Sea of clouds? Oh, let's see. Check Olda first. So. Perth's Central Highland. Use hover worms as bait. What's hover worms? Hover worms. We're gonna buy it. We're gonna buy bait. Hilda is still not. Think. What the heck? I don't want to go. I don't want to teleport to Ul'dah. Let's just check. Let's just check the other ones. Dark chestnut longbow. Dark chestnut longbow. Dark chestnut longbow. So I need Rami thread, titanium nugget, dark chestnut lumber. Ravanian forelance. Okay. Man, maybe I should do my dailies outside, like outside the street, because jeez, it's gonna take a while. How about Heavensward? I think Heavensward has the time materials. Does it still carry on? They should be more generous with the time windows, though. I feel like should be 12-hour basis, maybe. Actually. This is like a way to vlog and then almost there. Come on, 14%. Nice. Where's the log? Setter log. I just have 45. I feel like I need 99, 99. Let's see. See, it needs 5. So I feel like I need 200. Because I'm gonna use that a lot. I can't believe it's 5 lumber. Like, what the? It needs 5 lumber just to make 1. It needs 5 logs to be 1. That's so stupid. What if I use this one? I just want to watch YouTube. So I guess this is the part where I just talk. It's been a crazy like days for me. Because I personally feel like I'm not doing as much, like I'm wasting away. But I guess a lot of people feel that way. Or maybe it's just like people with depression or something. But personally for me, I just feel like I'm slowly getting there where I'm resting and then I'm slowly getting my spark back. Like, but a lot of people also say that you should do something regardless of whether it feels bad or not. I just have a hard time doing that. I'm not sure if I'm exposed to it or just I have like aversion to it. Something I need to fix or something that's in me. But not gonna lie, I really want to better myself and all that. You know, but it's kinda hard still. That doesn't mean I won't do it. It's really hard. I talked about this with my therapist, but I feel like sometimes I'm just like predisposed to do something, or predisposed to just be having bad habits. Like I have poor self-control. But honestly, like I think it's still a responsibility to be better. Just for me, he's doing it for me. Like fuck doing it for other people, right? I think what I've learned so far is basically doing things for me and not for other people. Just cause like at the end of the day, the only thing that's gonna be left, the only thing that's gonna be left sticking by you is yourself, right? I used to like overextend a lot for people. I used to do things just so people would like me and stuff like that. And learning, like growing up, it's just sometimes the world really wants you to see something, and I feel like that's what the world wanted me to see. I feel like the world works in mysterious ways. Are y'all guys spiritual? I feel like a lot of people are actually spiritual to a certain degree. They just don't want to call it that because it sounds like hocus pocus. But I'm very spiritual. A lot of people in my country are very spiritual. They just don't know. I guess, like, by the way, spiritual and religiousness is different. And I recognize that, you know, a lot of people here are very spiritual, but they're also very religious. It is, by the way, having like religious trauma is so hard to shake off. I've dated someone who has very high religious trauma and we're still, you know, not able to maneuver that, and I don't blame him. It's just that, you know, it definitely affects a lot of aspects of your life if you have like religious trauma. And that person was still very involved in the church, so you know, it's hard. I'm not asking people to move away from their community. I feel like sometimes you just gotta work on yourself, especially as queer people. We have to like move past everything that we've been through. It's a common occurrence, you know. It's a common occurrence for being mistreated. But if we don't like better ourselves, just for us, even to live our happy lives, I feel like that's very important. Like especially for people that grew up where religion is very dominant in our culture. I feel like people have a hard time not feeling guilt, shame, and all that stuff. And you know, of course, it also comes with being bullied and being ostracized, especially if you're out. So you might associate your queerness with shame and guilt, but it shouldn't be like that. I feel like it shouldn't be like that. Period. I feel like people should practice what they preach. Also, how can you be like how can you be like claim to be open, loving person while spouting hate and treating people very horribly for what they like and who they are, right? Who they like and who they are. But yeah, I used to be so scared. I would like, my existence was like, my existence was so like, that's what I hate, because like certain types of, you know, practiced religion, I'm not gonna say just religion, I say certain practices of religion sometimes makes you feel like shit, even just for existing as a queer person, especially if you're doing something for that, or you're expressing yourself in a manner that is associated with being queer. Example, for liking someone, I used to feel so bad when I liked a guy, and it was just so difficult to maneuver around that without having a very negative way of treating myself, especially, and that was horrible. I don't wish that to someone else. I feel like nobody has to apologize for who they are. Nobody has to apologize for what they like. If you know, if God was really against gayness, like, I feel like he wouldn't make it so that it spans multiple centuries, multiple years, multiple decades, right? There has been queer people for so long. There has been so many queer people throughout history that we don't know, and people who straight wash or whatever. And I feel like that's just, there's a testament that we are not going anywhere. We are definitely not going anywhere. We're definitely staying here for a while. And even more so, a lot of people are being more open to being themselves, not necessarily being gay or being queer. Like, that's impossible. Like, for me, I don't want to date men necessarily, but I can't help it. Like, I can't do anything about that because that's just who I am. I'm sure I'm attracted to women as well, but it's a different kind of attraction. That it's kind of hard to foster a healthy relationship with that being in the way. You know? And that's my 2 cents on religious trauma. It's just sad sometimes that people refuse to move forward, but I can't blame them. It is not me like being a high horse and being pitying. Like, I genuinely felt what it feels like. And it's a very difficult thing to shake yourself out of it and feel guilt free. All the queer people out there that are practicing religion, good for you. Definitely good for you. And I hope believing in a higher power really does help you, and it really does help you. I hope that believing in a higher power grants you the strength to be yourself and whatever. I'm not saying people, but what I'm trying to say is that I hope people would move past that. Okay. By the way, speaking to another topic, I feel like a lot of people still have, like, in my community, like, this is me talking about my experiences, and I know a lot of people feel this way, but I'm still gonna preface it like that. I feel like as queer people, we also have a responsibility to ourselves and other people to analyze what's going on with ourselves, and not necessarily fix us, but unlearn certain things that are kind of harmful. So, for example, this very heteronormative approach to relationships, I feel like it's going to a certain extent where it's 18 hours. What? No way. It's just to a certain amount. That's a scam. That's a motherfucking scam, bitch. Anyway, I feel like definitely some people want a certain type of relationship, right? And sometimes it's very coded in gender dynamics and gender roles. Like, for example, a lot of gay guys still subscribe to the idea that they will only date like a violently, I'm just kidding, very, 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 very masculine guy. And I feel like that's doing a disservice to these guys as well, because they're getting they're being dated, or they're having interactions or establishing relationships not with a partner that by the way, regardless if you're like a very manly hip mask gay, you still have you should still be yourself, right? And if people just see you for your masculinity, I feel like that's just loving an idea of a person, and that never goes well, right? That never goes well because you limit who they are and you limit what they can do and how they express themselves. You're not falling out in love with a person, you're falling in love with an idea of this masculine guy. And you know, this is not me like this is not me being like, oh, you can't like masculinity, but I think I want you to analyze why you like rigid roles of masculinity. I want you to analyze like where is that coming from, how rigid it is, and why you're only, you know, and how you're viewing your partner or these people that you interact with. Like a man can be masked and still have a very gay voice or whatever, or a very high, very nasally voice. See, and a person can be really femme, but they look really masked. That's what I like. That's what I just think that like it's so limiting. If you just love masculinity, like this goes for girls too. If you just love the masculine aspect of your partner, why? And I think we should move past viewing things as like masculine, viewing things as like masculine, purely like this trait is just for manly people. I feel like that's useless. I feel like that's very, very unproductive and very limiting to these men. Listen, I will ride or die with these men. I'm ride or die for these men because you know why? Because these like closet cases or whatever, BL people, cis straight men. If like I wish they would find a healthier view and perspective of masculinity that's not very dependent on very rigid roles. Like as much as they contribute to that idea of themselves, as much as they also limit the roles for themselves and kind of do this weird thing where they want progress, but they're also, you know, saying being scared of femininity, being too feminine, yada yada yada. They want to just do something stereotypically masculine, not letting themselves explore, not letting themselves the freedom. We also need to take into account how we deal with that and how we react to that and propagate the idea and this gender role thing that a lot of people that are not cis straight men are still contributing towards, you know? Like, listen, I care for my men. I am a man. I know what it's like. I know how hard it is. It's just that I feel like I am less. I don't care what. I have less. I'm less predisposed to think like caring about what people think, and also I'm starting to be there to be a point where I just don't care about gender as at all. I just genuinely don't give a shit about performing my gender. You know, like, sure, I'm still cautious, but I'm not gonna be like, I'm still cautious in how I perform my gender around people, but I genuinely, when I'm at home alone, you betcha I'm gonna do what I fucking want. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of doing stuff. Because that's how we get you. Shame. And nervous. You know, whatever. That's how they really get you. Yeah, I feel like definitely men should be more free in how they express themselves healthily. Because some people, they like perform their gender and it's like, oh, I love being horrible to women. It's like, girl, that doesn't mean shit. Then it's not part of the. That's not part of the performing your gender. You're just being an asshole, right? Especially when there's like, I don't know, guys. Like, I'm scared for women and like, queer people because like there's been a rise of hate crimes against women that is just insane. Like, it's not a crime. People should label it as a hate crime because they're targeting women. Remember that Fête de la Musique thing in France? Remember that one? They pricked women with used needles or something like that. With something that they had to do toxicology reports to check that if something was put in the syringe in the first place. That is crazy. That is crazy. And here's where I would stand there. This is where I stand. You're miserable, right? Men are miserable because the dynamics have changed. It's somewhat of a new world that women have, gained more autonomy. And it's not just even power. It's basically just autonomy and a space to freely talk their mind, whatever. Now you feel threatened. Now instead of feeling and sitting with that whys and hows this, whys and hows of why this thing happens, or at least how you feel, why you feel a certain way, you'd rather just lash out at people that, not gonna lie, have it worse. You're gonna lash out to other people because it feels bad. Congratulations, welcome to the fucking club. Like, I know that masculinity in and of itself is like a rigid prison made by, more privileged people, especially rich white people. Because honestly, nobody has to, like, all these middle class, lower class people that they can't provide, they can't just like use money and power and fix their, like, make themselves look like they're powerful and attractive using their resources and money and power. They don't want this. They're affected by it too. So instead of analyzing analyzing what you're feeling, sitting with that feeling and seeing how you can be better, you'd rather lash out with people. You'd rather lash out to people that arguably it was in a place like yours. But what they did was they started movements. They fought for what's right. They fought for a way for equality. They didn't fight for domination. They fought for fucking power and equality. Right? Why we have gay rights, and that's why we have feminism. That's why we have movements made by POC, like Stop Asian Hate, or Pacific, or those kinds of movements, and Black Lives Matter. But these people, these men rather would just lash out at the wrong target. That's what I don't get. Why are you randomly terrorizing women? Why are you being violent to fucking women and queer people if you're miserable? That's just weird. That's just weird to me. It's not their fault. Bitch, it's not their fucking fault. Literally. Like, the way you're confined to your masculinity and the way you're feeling horrible right now. Imagine that, but like the byproduct is also horrible treatment to queer people and women. How many fucking times has this have to happen? Jesus Christ, English is crazy. But how many times should this happen, right? That's what I think. It's just crazy right now. Women are getting fucking horribly women and queer people, especially women though. The target of these are women and trans women. How many times should they have to be not really, I don't want to phrase it that way. Like, how many of this has to happen just for people to take notice and do realize that there's a problem? That we need to sit these people down, especially these young men. Of course, a lot of people are, you know, decent human beings. Like, they're like, oh, something happened, where it's like, oh, this person got, you know, stuff happened to them. That's horrible. But there's also, I feel like, it's just, I feel like it's growing though. The number of people that are maybe it's just the internet making it seem like it's a lot. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of growing people that hate women, that hate people that are willingly being violent towards them. That it's just crazy. I'm gonna lie. It's just insane, honestly. Like, it's crazy. Anyways, that's my thoughts about that. Like, that's just a rant that I'm having. It is weird to me that some people, rather than analyze why they're miserable and what they're doing could be harmful, and maybe finding more productive ways towards that, they'd rather just blame people. They'd rather just blame fucking people to am I level 59? I feel like this will make me level 60. One with the forest. I don't know where cloud jellyfish is. Fig Bavarois. Jesus. Hoverworm. 37? Girl, where the fuck? Crafting method. No. Gathering method. It's not even here. Hoverworm? Let's see, where can we get hoverworms? Hoverworms. FF14. Chippa 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 choo. Chippa 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 choo. Merchant and mender. How much is it? Sale price is 10 gil. Why are you selling it for 45? Y'all scammers, girl. Limsa luminsa ulda yoyobasa. Okay. Y'all are scammers. What the fuck? Why are y'all selling it for 45? Hello? Where is that? Hover worm. Hover fucking worm. Wait, I just have to pee. Hello, I am back. I'm back. So there's that. Where is it? Hoverworm. Hoverworm. 799. Whatever. Where is it? Cloud jellyfish. It's in Coerthus Central Highlands. Coerthus Central Highlands. 811. It's here. Okay, it's here. It's in White Brim. Come on, Vixen Barlinu. Thank you, Vixen Barlinu. My hair is so long, I can do the Geralt haircut. Thank God. I always wanted that, but I usually cut it short. What? What happened? Did he kill himself? What? Butter. Can't be cut gold. I need to go here. Wait, Fisherman? No. Fisherman. I guess it's somewhere here. Where can I fish here? I can't fish anywhere here. Was that girl lying? Was that girl lying? There's no fishing spot here. Where can I see? Where? What? There's no water. 811. Here. Huh? That's weird. Coerthus Central Highlands. Use hoverworms as bait. Coerthus Central Highland 1314. Okay, I was like, what? 13 14. Okay, it's on White Brim. Somewhere here. Oh, like there's no water here. Girl, there's no water here. Where can I farm? Where can I fish? Maybe it's under, actually. Never mind. There's nothing here. Sky fishing required? Can I sky fish? Sky fishing. Sky fishing? Level 45? Where? You have to land. Oh, I guess I just go here and skyfish. Patience. I'm not really reading in anything. Rift Sailor? What do you mean? Only lasts 2 hours? That's so stupid. Skyfish? Cloud jellyfish? Rift Sailor. What the fuck? Fuck are these? It's still a skyfish. Oh my god, I hate this. Oh my god, I hate this. I need to eat. It's still a skyfish. Yes, cloud jellyfish. Finally, thank God. Okay. Time to leave. I'm gonna really just synthesize entire stack. Sorry. Was that? Did that pee? Sorry. I need to eat. Eat, eat, eat. How many do we need? One, right? One cloud jellyfish. Okay, let's see. Should you find our crafting log? Titanium nugget. Grenade ash. I think I have this. Yeah, 23. But it needs one. Yeah. I'm just gonna go there. I picked Tomancer, so thank God. I really don't want a Reaper. It's just too edgy for me. I don't want a Reaper. It's too edgy for me. Or should again makeshift bait. What the fuck was that? Okay, so let's see. Let's go to my retainers. Oh, it's double. I'm watching. It's funny because I'm just watching YouTube. That's why I turned the audio off. I'm watching Cutie Cinderella try like viral TikTok foods. You know what? It's so funny because I've always like seen other people make food where they just mishmash things together. I'm actually really confused on why that's a thing. But you know what? Maybe I just don't get it. Maybe I'm just like not understanding the complexities of adding Doritos to your thing. Maybe it's a culture thing. I don't know. But I don't know, man. It's just weird for me. And you know what? Different strokes for different folks, as they say. So where is that? Where is the bomb bash? Apparently this game's dying. Not so fucking sure. I hope they make it better because I've already put a lot of things in here. So grenade dash, bomb bash. Already put a lot of fucking things here. So let's see. Lancer, Goldsmith. Level 70. I don't have level 70. I don't think they're level 60 yet, too. 75k. Crafting. I don't have this. Turban of crafting. Wow. What's the Rami? There's no one making these. Okay. Let's just craft. We need this one. Crafting log. Crafts. Okay, maybe it was wrong. Final appraisal. Waste nuts. Yay. Downmill leather. I think I have downmill hide. No, my downmill hide. Okay, okay, downmill hide. Oh, I know where this is. This is the clouds. Sea of Clouds. Dravania? Churning mist? Sea of clouds. It's around here. Actually, this one's just closer. Some foods like are so unhealthy that I'm so scared of eating them. Like in our country, we have like a very fattening food that has like pig's brain, and like if you buy it authentically, they use fish brain. I mean pig brain, so it's kind of creamy. But if you just buy it from somewhere else that's not really authentic and whatever, it has mayonnaise. For me personally, I love how it tastes. It's the one of the best, one of the things that foreigners love to eat when they're here. But Jesus Christ, is it like very unhealthy? It's very unhealthy. Highly, highly unhealthy. It's very fattening. It's also like very it's very fattening. It also has like innards, so liver. So it's kind of like a trifecta of cholesterol, uric acid, and fucking um just grease. So that's also cholesterol, but whatever. It's very, very delicious though. Really fucking good. I wish I could eat it all the fucking time, man. But it can't be. Or lest I shall die early of an early grave, probably through a stroke. But it's so good. A lot of foreigners love it, which I get why. Like if you're like making foreigners try that food, they instantly love it because it's like savory, salty, and kind of tangy because of the added lime. But yeah, very fucking good. I wish I could just eat it every day, but I'll die if I eat that. It's unfair. Why are the good food like very unhealthy? What else? There's this like fried pork stuff here. I'm not sure if it's like, I think it's the meat is included, but mostly it's the skin, and it's very crunchy, very crunchy, very salty. So I really like it. It's just that it's deep fried, so you know what happens to your brain, right? What happens to your arteries, right? Hey, final appraisal. Oh, that does not do anything. Okay. Well, waste not. Do this. Do that. Do this. Do that. Do this. Do that. Do this. Oh, that's not enough. $58%. No. Okay, whatever. Let's do carpentry. There we go. Carpentry. Oakwood lumber. Okay. 170, and that's so final appraisal. This one. Sand precise touch. And waste not. And this thing. Basic touch. Standard touch. must have been. Fuck. Okay, maybe observe. That didn't work out. Alright, let's get out of here because this Dalmel could just fuck me up, and then the crafting thing could be cancelled. Rather not have that really. So okay, 340 veneration, final appraisal. Oh shit. Shit! Oh my god. Fuck me. Okay. Size touch. Man, that's so annoying. Okay. Let's try it again. Final appraisal. It's very low quality ingredients, that's why it's so hard to. Dalmel hide. Man, this is so hard. My leather working is not as good. Yeah. Okay, circle of Dalmel leather. Okay, let's do carpentry. That was a huge mistake, by the way. That was a really huge mistake that cost us a high quality ingredient. So this one, this time it's better. So muscle memory. Hi, congratulations. Dark chestnut longbow, titanium barreled, snap hands. Let's see that. Titanium barrel, snap hands. Fuck! I need hallowed water. Gathering method. How the fuck do you craft how? Titanium rivets, dragon obsidian, and dark steel. Electrum ingot, titanium ingot. Cloud mica. Churning mists. Churning mist. My god, this is crazy. $60 botanists. Ew! What is that? Somebody made a croissant out of I say it like that. A croissant out of like a rice paper. Work, you know, I guess so. Oh, rice paper? I think the wonderfulness of a croissant is that it's very like the way you fold the butter on the bread. Why would you use the rice paper? Isn't that the thing? Is it not why French people love it, or French people make it? How French people make it, I mean. It's the butter alongside the bread. Also, how the fuck y'all eat that amount of butter and not get fat? Like, Jesus Christ, that's crazy. But again, maybe it's just a culture thing. But a lot of people say that the food in the EU is so much more better than the food in America. And some of y'all have really subdued food. So I kind of get I kind of get why some of y'all are like living healthier. That's a common thing EU people say when they go to the US, and then they're like, try our food, and they're like, what is this? What is this? This is trash. This is very unhealthy, and this is so fattening. There's so many grease in it. I'm like, oh yeah. Is it that different? I mean, anything from the United States is crazy. Anything from the United States, though. But I wanna see what they react to our food. Because, you know, a lot of our food is also unhealthy. But how does it compare to American food in terms of unhealthiness? I am not so sure. But I'm pretty sure Americans have, like, fast food restaurants in the United States serve their portions they have very big portions. If you find a McDonald's here, the portion is like half of that. Our large soda is like a medium bear. Like it's generally unfair, but I'm also kind of thankful because, for example, imagine if our country had like portions portions that were meant for Americans. That is crazy. Like everyone would just expand. Domain expansion, that shit. Like what the fuck is going on? Okay, Cloud Micah. 30. Maybe we can just sell this shit. I think the thing about croissants is it's very buttery. That's what you're after, right? Why are you making a croissant without butter? That's weird. Now, I saw a video of Cutie Cinderella trying like this thing, rice paper croissants, but the batter is for a French toast. I don't know. I'm not the arbiter of fucking croissants, but I'm just surprised. I'm just like, it's kind of like defeating the purpose, is it not? So they just make it like fry. I made like a fresh bruschetta earlier. Fresh girl. I made bruschetta earlier. It was good. Actually, I made it right this time, but I upped the garlic though. It was really good. Like the Italians, I don't know what they were thinking, what happened there, but I like their food. Their food is very good. But the thing is, like, I always say the thing is, but in my country, our spaghetti is like very savory and sweet, so like it's very different. Nonetheless, I like the Italian food here, the ones that actually taste like that are actually Italian. There's spots here that are just like authentically made by an Italian person, or at least emulating that style. I love the spaghetti that's so tomatoey acidic, like tomatoey sour thing. I don't know why my family doesn't love it. I guess I try this food like there's this chain that I feel like is making at least closer to Italian spaghetti, Italian pasta, and whatnot. I love it. Honestly, it's so good. But then again, just became that thing where a lot of people have different versions of it. Personally, I like mine that's a little really savory. But that's not how original was, right? Oh my god. We're almost there. Oh man. I've been trying to learn French. I mean, it's getting better slowly, but ever so surely. I can like say stuff, but they can be wrong. So, you know, I try researching it first, how words are, used. And honestly, it's so crazy. It's just very different. I thought it was like I am happy, so I'm gonna use suis or être, but it's not être. It's actually avoir that you have to use. So was the most common thing. So you don't say, oh, I'm feeling hot. It's like j'ai chaud or whatever. I'm not sure. Apparently, it's still like different ways of saying it where it's less likely to be interpreted in a way where it's not what you mean. It's what you mean. And to that, I'll say, what the fuck? Je sens mal, or is that try? Like, see, here's the thing. I'm not sure if what I'm saying is right, but I kind of get the structure now. It's just like the context. It's just the context is the clues that I don't get. Apparently you should, and my vocabulary is kind of sucky still, so there's that. But I can form a couple of sentences that potentially people like who speak French are like francophones would be like, I know what you mean. You said it wrong, but you know what? Fine, whatever. Like, isn't that how it starts though, right? What should they say? See, it's so hard. I don't know how you fucking say that shit. Maintenant, 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 j'ai trouvé des matériels. I don't fucking know. Pour mes dailies. Oh, sorry, that's speaking. Pour mes dailies. What's craft in French though? Like, see, I have to do that. Like, it's hard. But I'm getting like I'm slowly getting through the tenses. What was the future sample? Future sample is just like va, like going, like future sample. Yeah, it's just like I will do this. Let's see. Except all. Français Lingolio. Okay. How to conjugate the. Yeah, it's just. No, wait, it's not. J'aimerais. J'aimerais. Future intentions. Je rangerai les dossiers. With suppositions. Wait, what? What was the other one? No, it's different. Aura. Add an accent grave to short E in the stem of a verb. Besserai. Model. What was the other one? What was the other future that was just like, oh, future proche? Maybe. No, it's still different. Oh, it is this one. Christine va partir dans 2 secondes. Yeah, something like that. I still have to work on a lot of stuff, but it's getting better. I feel like watching stuff more would really help. But I can start to like understand conversations that are very simple. That's not about metaphysics or whatever the fuck. So I guess I'm getting to A1 maybe, or maybe A2. I don't know. What is A1? I guess I can form basic sentences. So maybe that's A1. Maybe I'm A1. Je suis Chris. J'habite my country here. Maintenant, j'ai pas un travail or whatever. En travail. I think like just en. I don't have work. J'ai pas travail. J'ai pas eu travail. Travailler is work. $59. Let's go. That's enough cloud micas, I guess. Gathering log. Blacksmith. Titanium barrel. Snap chunks. Titanium ingot. Yeah, we can do this. Okay. 2 110. I feel like. Oh, never mind. Final appraisal. Do this. Waste me not. Oh, waste not. Sorry. Okay, let's go. Already finished that. I feel like I want to craft another titanium nugget though. That's high quality. I don't have titanium ore. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna gather this. Ravanian Forelands. You know what? Whatever, it's fine. Can you even get hollowed water? Where the fuck can I get hollowed water? In rivets. Yeah, I need more titanium. Fuck. Okay, whatever. Ravanian Forelands. No. That's fine. Oh, it's titanium. I know this one. Oh, it's here. I think it's over here. That's on the spoiled node. What the? Oh, fire moraine. No, thank you. It just disappeared. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh man, I can't find the hidden ones. Ah, titanium ore. Thank God. Okay. No! I saw this. Man. You know what? Cutie Cinderella, just kind of fun to watch. Potato mochi? Isn't that just like a fried potato? Like, y'all, stop colonizing shit. Let me see that. Let me see that fucking shit. Listen, some people, they have the fucking balls to be like, oh, I made something new, bitch. It's just potato mochi. Something, bubble, something. It's boba, but it's different. It's like, girl, what the fuck? Okay, apparently it exists, so I'm gonna eat my words. But isn't it just like fried potato? Isn't mochi like? No, I'm just ignorant, I guess. I'm sorry. I know when to say I'm doing being ignorant. Apparently it exists, so I guess fuck my shit. You know, scratch what I said. Such clusters. I want chicken. I want chicken. Oh my god. I think I'm lagging. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm really lagging. Why is the internet so slow? I'm scared of being well known that they'll dox me and show my face. That's very scary. Like some people get really obsessive, you know. I use exit lag. I still have my exit lag description. Let's see what happens. Because it's very laggy right now. I don't know why. See? 1059. Is there a maintenance? I don't think there is. Oh, 74. Don't tell me that like these games need exit lag to run. Oh my god. Okay, I guess we're stopping here. Okay guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Final Fantasy decided to be very laggy, so I'm gonna leave right